Good afternoon, welcome to Gig Lane, home of Swinton Lions for this afternoon's Northern Ford Premiership Division 1 game with the Keighey Cougars. Swinton Lions lining up as follows: at number 1, Paul Barrow; number 2, Mick Nairn; 3, Matt Bateman; 4, Paul Lachlan; 5, Marlon Billy; 6, Andy Craig; 7, Ian Watson; 8, John Neal; 9, Chris Hyton; 10, Ian Pickervance; 11, Paul Crowley; 12, Paul Smith; 13, Sean Casey. Substitutes: number 14, Sean Gartland; 15, Tony Barrow; 16, Matt Knowles; and 17, Steve Randall. Keighey Cougars line up as follows: number 1, Dean Hanger; 2, Craig Horn; 3, Carl Smith; 4, Richard Smith; 5, Jason Lee; 6, Steve Pickles; 7, Nathan Antonick; 8, Steve Hall; 9, Danny Seal; 10, Alan Boothroyd; 11, Paul Harrison; 12, Ian Hughes; 13, Martin Wood. Substitutes: number 14, Paul Owen; 15, Matt Walker; 16, Phil Stevenson; and 17, Ben Thompson. Just waiting for the referee to come out onto the playing surface here at Gig Lane. Referees Mr. Steve Ganson from St Helens. He's coming out now. It's a fine afternoon here at Gig Lane, sun shining down on the rather sandy surface here.
Jason Lee; 6, Steve Pickles; 7, Nathan Anthony; 8, Steve Hall; 9, Dan Steele; 10, Alan Boothroyd; 11, Paul Harrison; 12, Ian Hughes; and number 13, Martin Wood. Substitutes: 14, Paul Owen; 15, Matt Walker; 16, Phil Stevenson; and 17, Ben.
So Swinton Lions going to kick off playing right to left as we're looking at it up here in the gantry here at Swinton, or Bury, whichever you want to call it. So McNairn puts boot to ball. It's picked up by Steve Hall. Steve Hall taking the first run out of defence for the Cougars this afternoon. It's Boothroyd. Danny Seal. It's Antonick. Martin Woods. Martin Woods breaking downfield. Richard Smith inside. It's Antonick, Steve Pickles, Richard Smith. Cougars are right on the halfway line. And Mr. Ganson giving the first penalty of the afternoon. Swinton interfering at the play of the ball area. Martin Wood puts the ball downfield and some 30 metres short of the Swinton line. Jason Lee. Steve Hall. Once again, Swinton lying on at the play of the ball, trying to slow play down. So Keighey will this time with Martin Wood try to tag on the first points of the afternoon.
That's clear as a bullet.
So Martin Wood just 20 metres out from the Swinton Lions posts. And Martin pops the first points on the board, of the afternoon on the board for the Cougars. So just a couple of minutes gone here at Gig Lane. Swinton Lions 0, Keighey Cougars 2.
And the penalty over, number 13, Martin Wood.
So Swinton Lions to restart play. Once again, that long kick downfield, but picked up by Dean Hanger. It's a long ball out to Martin Wood. Martin Wood offloading to Ian Hughes. It's Boothroyd. And Mr. Ganson once again penalising Swinton Lions, this time all caught offside. Once again, Martin Wood taking the opportunity to put Cougars deep inside Swinton territory. Jason Lee taking the quick tap and runs out the Swinton defence. It's Steve Hall. Boothroyd. Danny Sealing acting half-back. It's Antonik. Ian Hughes. Keighley just inside the 20-metre area of Swinton Lions, but Dean Hanger taking a run down towards that Swinton Lions line, just a couple of metres short. That's the last tackle. It's Antonik Martin Wood. A forward pass. Well picked up by Mr. Ganson, so Swinton Lions first time they're in possession of the ball and penalised. Paul Barrow taking a quick penalty. It's Paul Coley. That's Paul Smith for Swinton Lions. He's heightened, it's the last tackle. Ian Watson puts boot to ball. It's well picked up by Jason Lee, so it'll be a tap on the 20-metre line. It's Steve Hall. So the ball ripped out in the tackle, according to the touch judge on this near side. So further penalty to the Cougars. Martin Wood puts the ball right down in front of us. Right on that. So Boothroyd. It's Antonik, Steve Hall. It's Antonik, Carl Smith. It's Steele, Pickles, Martin Woods. It's Dean Hanger. Dean Hanger this time breaking through. He's got Harrison with him, but he's going on his own. Tackle right on that 20-metre line. Good break from Dean Hanger. Danny Seal, Anthony, Martin Wood. Martin Wood chip through. So that ball just going dead, so it'll be a tap on the 20-metre line. Chris Highton, Marlon Billy. It's Neil. Highton. To Watson. Knock on. And a bit of a forward pass. So it'll be scrum down. Keighley Cougars head and ball just a metre inside the Swinton Lions half of the field. So Nathan Antonick with the feed. Martin Wood, Pickles. Martin Wood once again, Harrison. Danny Seal looking to go on his own, but he's collared by two Swinton defenders. It's Alan Boothroyd. Keighley still some 30 metres short of the Swinton line. Martin Wood. It's Dean Anger. Dean Anger's put through a gap. He's got Pickles with him. Once again, he just slipping on the surface. I think Dean Anger. It's the last tackle. It's Martin Wood. Carl Smith. And Craig Orns going in for the first try of the afternoon for the Cougars. So Dean Anger was just tackled a couple of metres short, right on that last tackle, and Cougars spin the ball right out to the right hand side, and eventually the gap opened up, and Craig Orn, a simple task was taking it in and putting it down over the line, making the score Keighley Cougars 6, Swinton Lions 0. So Marty Wood just down below us. And here Marty Wood really setting off from where they left off last week. Score now, Swinton Lions 0, Keighley Cougars 8. Once again, Swinton Lions and make 9. It's Nathan Antonick safely under that one. It's Steve Hall. It's Boothroyd. It's Hughes. Hughes making a good break, taking Keighley down. And down this field is Richard Smith, Steve Hall. Steve Hall doing well to keep hold of that ball. Shrugs off one tackler, eventually caught in possession. Dean Anger once again running out this Swinton Lions defence, taking the Cougars just a 5 metres short of that halfway line. Mr. Ganson arm raised in there. That's the last tackle. Martin Wood puts boot to ball. That ball picked up by Paul Barrow. It's Heighton, Smith. It's Watson. Mr. Ganson deeming the ball pulled out in the tackle, and Ian Hughes obviously said something to Steve, so he's taking him back a further 10 metres. And Swinton and Ian Watson looking to tag on their first points of the afternoon. In the meantime, Steve Pickle's gone off. Matt Walker come on. So Ian Watson popping over that penalty for Swinton. It's their first points of the afternoon. Swinton Lions 2, Keighey Cougars 8. So Martin Wood. So Marlon Billy going in acting half-back for Swinton Lions. But he's immediately tackled by Ian Hughes and Danny Seal. It's John Neal. And Paul Smith taking the Lions up towards that halfway line. It's Watson, Craig, it's the last tackle as far as Swinton are concerned. It's Paul Barrow. Paul Barrow hoisting a high ball. Mr. Ganson penalising Swinton Lions for interference with the kicker. You can't got to allow the kicker the chance to gather the ball before you hit him. Mr. Ganson deeming there that Swinton hit Dean Hanger before he got the ball. So the Swinton crowd may not agree, but Mr. Ganson, in my opinion, calling that one correctly. It's Steve Hall. It's Hughes. Hughes playing once again in that centre berth like he did last week up at Whitehaven. It's Antonic, Boothroyd. Antonic, Harrison, Matt Walker, good hands, it's Carl Smith. It's Martin Wood. Martin Wood, lovely break from Martin Wood. Going downfield, he's got nobody with him. That ball going to ground and picked up by Matt Bateman. Marlon Billy. It's Highton, Lachlan. Watson, little chip from Watson. It's a good ball. It's Andy Craig. And Swinton going in for their first try of the afternoon. Good try from Swinton. Ian Watson just chipping over the top, collecting his ball. And then Andy Craig taking the pass and taking an angle run into the corner. So that's Swinton Lions 6, Keighey Cougars 8. Conversion fell in there for Swinton Lions, so score remains after 18 minutes here at Gig Lane. Swinton Lions 6, Keighey Cougars 8. So Martin Wood, unfortunately kicking that ball too far, so it's a penalty to the Swinton Lions right on the halfway line. And it's Ian Watson, it's Highton, Paul Barrow. It's a long ball out to Paul Lachlan. Marlon Billy, but he's tackled by Nathan Antonick. It's John Neal. It's Highton, Craig, Watson. Mr. Ganson signalling 2 knock-ons, taking the first one. It's Keighey Cougars head and ball right on their 10 metre line. So Nathan Antonick with the feed. Martin Wood. To Richard Smith. It's Matt Walker. Danny Seal. It's Harrison. Danny Seal. Cougars still penned inside their own half of the field. It's Antonick, Martin Wood, it's Dean Hanger. Dean Hanger once again making that break. He's tackled right on the halfway line. Richard Smith in acting half-back. It's Martin Wood. Back to Nathan Antonick. And that ball picked up by Ian Watson. Paul Coley. It's Craig, Lachlan. John Neal tackled in possession of the ball. It's the last tackle. Once again, Ian Watson. It's Dean Hanger picking that ball up. Jason Lee. It's Craig Horn. Matt Walker. It's Nathan Antonick. It's Ian Hughes. But he's dragged down on the halfway line once again. It's the last tackle. Martin Wood. Harrison just chipping through. So Paul Barrow. It's Highton. Marlon Billy. And it's Sean Casey. Back to Watson. It's Tony Barrow. Swinton keeping the ball going. It's Tony Barrow. And eventually he's knocked to ground by Nathan Antonick. It's Highton. John Neal. That's the last tackle. Steve Ganson with his arm raised in the air. That ball back to Watson. Swinton, this ball kicked over the top. The Marlon Billy knocking on Sobe. Mr. Ganson, just going to have a word with somebody here. Looks like Watson and Martin Wood. So it'll be, once Mr. Ganson's finished his lecture, it'll be a handover. So Craig Horn. So long ball out to Richard Smith. Richard Smith with a lot of work to do out on that far side. And Jason Lee. Martin Wood, Nathan Antonick. Good break by Boothroyd. He's got Harrison with him. He's hit the referee. So scrum down. Keighley Cougars heading ball striking the referee, therefore play being irregularly affected. Martin Wood once again running on that angle, releasing Richard Smith. Richard Smith still looking for a way through, but Cougars right on the halfway line. Steve Hall. Martin Wood. It's Antonick. And Antonick almost through. He's just ankle tapped on his way through. Danny Seal, Martin Wood. It's Keighley just inside the Swinton 20. It's Boothroyd, Antonick. It's the last tackle. Martin Wood. He was slicing that kick. Martin Wood picked up by Paul Barrow, so there'll be a tap on the 20. 26 minutes gone in the first half. Score remaining Swinton line 6, Keighley Cougars 8. It's Matt Knowles. Paul Coley. Watson. Craig. Well, I suppose that's divine intervention, divine justice, whatever you call it. No way should Mr. Ganson have waved play on. No advantage came to Keighley from the original knock-on, so he should have just brought it back after Steve Hall hacked through. However, scrum down just inside the Cougars' half of the field. It's Nathan Antonick going from the base of the scrum on his own. It's Matt Walker. It's Antonick. Martin Wood. Martin Wood once again running on the angle, trying to find a gap. To Boothroyd, Martin Wood. Well picked up by Antonick. Antonick still going. Mr. Janssen deeming that was obstruction. Difficult one to call, not too sure. So it's John Neal, Highton, Watson. It's Paul Smith. It's Gartland, Casey. Watson. And John Neal. Highton. It's the last tackle with Swinton just a couple of metres short of that line. It's Watson. It's a long ball out. It's picked up by Lachlan. So it'll be a dropout under the post. Swinton going very, very close, but the ball just being hacked dead according to the touch judge on this near side. So Marlon Willie's gone through the first line of defence, but he's tackled by Dean Hanger and Carl Smith. To Watson, Casey, to Paul Smith, Gartland in at acting half-back. Casey. And Watson going in for a try for Swinton Lions, right under the post. Cap making the score, Swinton Lions 10, Keighley Cougars 8. So Ian Watson from right in front of the post. and converts his own try successfully, making the score Swinton Lions 12, Keighey Cougars 8. Martin Wood once again restarts play for the Cougars. That ball picked up by the Lions. Marlon Billy in acting half-back. So Paul Barrow. Once again, Swinton inside the Keighey Cougars half of the field. That's the last tackle. Chris Heighton in acting halfback. It's Watson. Watson kicking downfield, but it's picked up very well by Jason Lee. It's Matt Walker. It's Phil Stevenson. Good run by Phil Stevenson, just come onto the park, replacing Alan Boothroyd. Steve Hall. Nathan Antonick. Hughes broken down that left centre position once again. It's the last tackle. It's Nathan Antonick, Martin Wood, Harrison. Once again, Mr. Ganson pulling Cougars up for a forward pass. It's Lachlan. Marlon Billy. It's Chris Heighton. It's Paul Smith. Paul Barrow once again making 10 yards from the acting half-back position. It's the last tackle. Dean Hanger picking up the ball for the Cougars and setting off downfield. So a lovely run from Dean Hanger, taking reserve judgment on that decision, I think. And Dean Hanger making the break downfield, and Craig Horn looking for a quick play of the ball, looking to drag the Swinton player off Dean Hanger, but Mr. Ganson having none of it and decided to penalise Keithley. Going to the right-hand side of the post, so it'll be a drop out on that 20-metre line. 37 minutes gone in the first half. Score still Swinton 12, Keighley 8. It's Heighton. Matt Knowles. It's Heighton. It's John Neal. Watson. Quite a handful, Ian Watson. It's Heighton. It's Andy Craig, that's the last tackle. It's Lachlan. Well picked up by Craig Horn. Craig Horn running a long way, but only across the park. It's Martin Wood. So Mr. Ganson penalising Swinton for offside, much to the delight of the travelling Cougar fans away on that far side. Martin Wood puts the ball downfield and some 10 metres short of the halfway line. It's Richard Smith. Danny Seal, Ian Hughes. It's Antonic, Martin Wood, Dean Hanger. Dean Hanger once again. It's Matt Walker. It's Nathan Antonic. It's the last tackle. Keighley still 20 metres short of that line. So Martin Wood puts a little crossfield kick in. It's picked up by Mick Nairn for Swinton. Coming into the last minute of the first half. It's Watson, Marlon Billy. Mr. Ganson deciding to blow for time when the ball was still in play there. I think Marlon Billy probably played the ball before the hooter went, but Mr. Ganson deeming that, well, there you go, it's half time. It's Swinton 12, Keighley 8, all to play for in the second half. I think Keighley should get the upper hand in the second half. However, we'll leave it there. It's as we display off into our half-time break. Welcome back to the second half here at Gig Lane. A reminder of the half-time score: Swinton Lions 12, Keighley Cougars 8. Keighley Cougars are playing right to left in this second half. Just 40 minutes to go before I've got to negotiate those gantry ladders. Been there about 200 years by its state of them. So Cougars are restarting play. And it's Nan. Walker, Craig, Lachlan. And forward pass, Mr. Ganson using his touch judge on that far side to good effect.
I think Evans's front in.
So it's Martin Wood. He's wrapped up by Sean Gartland. Hanger, Steve Hall. Steve Hall taking the Cougars just over the halfway line. Danny Seal, Phil Stevenson. That ball coming out in the tackle. They're picked up, it's Watson. Paul Smith. Lachlan. That's Coley, Watson, Craig. So Swinton just outside the 20-metre line of the Cougars. It's Paul Barrow. Mr. Ganson, arm raised in there. It's the last tackle. It's Watson, Craig, Lachlan, Marlon Billy. Swinton keeping this ball alive. Picked up by Jason Lee. That's well picked up by Jason. So it's Steve Hall, Danny Seal, Dean Hanger. Phil Stevenson. Good ball to Danny Seal. Danny Seal taking the ball right down to that 20-metre line of the Swinton Lions. It's Harrison, Nathan Antonick, Martin Wood, Richard Smith. Richard Smith still going. He's come back for the high shot on Richard Smith, allowed the advantage to go, but it's come back for the high tackle. And it's Steve Hall. It's Antonick. It's Danny Seal, Martin Wood.
Yep.
Ian Hughes through the gap. And in for the try for the Cougars. Martin Wood, just a slight delay in the pass, and the defence opened up for Ian, Mr. Grumpy Hughes, to walk through. They call him Mr. Grumpy. Can't believe they call Ian Hughes Grumpy. All players call him Grumpy. That's right. Billy No Mates, they call him. Billy No Mates, they call him. Apparently when he was a kid, his mum used to tie a piece of meat around his neck so dog would play with him. Don't know if there's any truth in that rumour, but there you go. So just 44 minutes gone, or 4 minutes in the second half. It's all square at Gig Lane. This kick from Martin Wood to put the Cougars in front. So Martin Wood missing his first goal since he missed one against Sheffield. So that's long kick downfield, well picked up by Nathan Anthony, onto Steve Hall. Phil Stevenson. Nathan Antonick. Hughes once again making the break. It's Nathan Antonick. Richard Smith, Martin Wood, Harrison. It's Dean Hanger. It's Steve Hall. It's the last tackle. Back to Martin Wood. Martin Wood, it's a long ball out. It's Antonick. Nathan Antonick, a little chip downfield, that ball. Just going to go into touch. And down on this near side. Scrum down, Swinton Lions, head and ball. Watson with the feed. It's Paul Barrow. Highton. It's Gartland. Neil. Swinton still inside their own half of the field. Watson trying to put boot to ball. Once again, safe pair of hands from Jason Lee. Dean Hanger. And number 8 there, John Neal. I think he headbutted him twice anyway on the way down, and then cracked him again. Eventually Mr. Ganson spotting it, so Martin Wood. It's Horn. Steve Hall. It's Phil Stevenson. Good run from Phil, good offload. It's Nathan Antonick. It's Martin Wood. It's Hanger, Stevenson. The last tackle, Danny Seal, Martin Wood, little chip over the top, little grubber kick, and eventually Mick Narn kicking that ball dead, so it's a drop out under the post. It's Craig Horn. It's Antonick. Phil Stevenson. Good run from Phil Stevenson. Excellent run. Charging downfield, taking the Cougars inside the Swinton Lions 20-metre area. Martin Wood. It's Antonick. Ian Hughes once again. And Jason Lee. Jason Lee going in for his first try of the afternoon. Excellent work from the Cougars once again. That man, Ian Hughes, just busting through the Swinton's Lions defence, a one-handed pass, and the Welsh Wizard picking up a try for the Cougars, making the score Swinton Lions 12, Keighley Cougars 16.
Hughes is just punching out.
It's not like a problem.
No.
You know what I mean? You've got space.
I think those shots, you should let go on that and then summon yourself.
It is boxing. You'll be like that. It's when they shift it was shine. You can shift it with top place at the end.
So Martin Wood trying to tag on the extra 2 points here for the Cougars. And it just fades away to the right hand side of the post, so score remaining after 52 minutes. Swinton Lions 12, Keighley Cougars 16. Oh, well picked up, Craig Horn. It's Antonik, Phil Stevenson, Martin Wood. Ian Hughes doing well to keep hold of that ball. Martin Wood. Steve Hall. Cougars just short of that halfway line. It's Dean Hanger. Dean Hanger having a good game this afternoon. So Dean Hanger just injured himself in that move, probably just twisted his ankle or his knee. So Dean Hanger going off on a stretch. I don't quite know what he's done, but it's a sad sight as far as the Cougars are concerned, because Dean Hanger having a top game this afternoon. Let's hope it's nothing more than a twist or a sprain, but getting a good reception from the Cougar crowd as he goes down towards that tunnel. Paul Harrison. It's Phil Stevenson. Phil Stevenson through a huge gap. Feeds Carl Smith. Once again, Phil Stevenson showing a rare turn of speed. It's Martin Wood, Ian Hughes, Richard Smith. Richard Smith still going. Good run from Richard Smith. It's a handover. It's Tony Barrow. Matt Knowles making a mini break for Swinton Lions. Watson. It's Barrow. Once again. Craig. Lachlan. Marlon Billy. It's Craig. the last tackle as far as Swinton are concerned. It's Watson. And Paulo in on the park. And Watson once again looking for a penalty. Mr. Ganson not receptive to it. It's Matt Walker. It's Antonic. Hughes. Sir Richard Smith, Martin Wood, Phil Stevenson. Antonic, it's the last tackle. Back to Martin Wood. So Swinton once again back in possession. It's Matt Knowles. Lachlan. Touch judge on this near side, Mr. Ansell saying play on. Paulo in picking up that ball in the full-back berth. Mr. Ganson once again penalising Swinton for offside. Martin Wood. Danny Seal. It's Boothroyd back on the park. Ian Hughes. Phil Stevenson. Offload to Danny Seal. Danny Seal still going, it's Paulo in. Martin Woods. Harrison. Matt Walker. Carl Smith. It's Nathan Antonic. Boothroyd. It's Martin Wood. Harrison. It's the last tackle. Keighley just 3 or 4 metres short of that Swinton Lions line. It's Paulo in. But it's a handover. Swinton Lions have to bring it away from just 3 metres short of their line. And this time Mr. Ganson putting up the Cougars for offside. It's Tony Barrow. It's Heighton. Matt Knowles. Watson. Paul Coley well tackled by Nathan Antonic. Barrow. Craig. Marlon Billy. He's well tackled by Craig Orn and Martin Wood. It's the last tackle. Swinton just 2 or 3 metres short. Watson with that kick over the top. But well picked up by Jason Lee. So it's a tap on the 20-metre line. Paul Owen. Hughes. It's Antonik. Boothroyd. It's Antonik. Paul Owen. So it's the last tackle once again. It's Hughes back to Martin Wood. Martin Wood once again with that little grubber kick. And Swinton and McNahon tackled. And it's a knock on. Mr. Ganson having a look to Mr. Ansell. Touch judge on this near side, who gave him the signal. So Antonik, Harrison, Danny Sealing acting half back. It's Antonik, little dodge, and it's in his way under the post. Nathan Antonik. Excellent score from Nathan Antonik. Keighey coming blind from the scrum, whipping it back on. Little gap of play for Nathan Antonik, and he's scurried in right under the post to make the score. Swinton Lions 12, Keighey Cougars 20.
Number 7, Nathan Antonik.
22 minutes gone in the second half here at Gig Lane. Martin Wood tagging on the extras. So it's Swinton Lions 12, Keighey Cougars 22. So Watson is picked up by Ian Hughes. It's Phil Stevenson. It's Antonik, Matt Walker. Danny Seal disappearing from acting half-back, taking the Cougars almost up to the halfway line. It's Antonik, Martin Wood, Hughes once again punching a hole in that Swinton defence, but that's the last tackle. Paul Owen, Martin Woods. Picked up by McNahon for Swinton Lions. It's Gartland, Watson, Craig, Randall. These bounce back towards that halfway line. It's Craig, Marlon Billy. It's the last tackle as far as Swinton is concerned. Watson once again puts that high ball up. Once again, Jason Lee under that ball excellently well. Martin Wood, Paul Owen. Good little break from Paul Owen. It's Martin Wood. Hughes once again. So Cougars receiving another penalty for interference at play the ball. Ian Hughes once again bursting through the defence, looking for a quick play of the ball. But slightly slowed down by Swinton. Keighey getting the penalty. Richard Smith in possession for the Cougars, some 20 metres out from the Swinton line. Boothroyd still going. Boothroyd shrugs off 2 or 3 Swinton players. It's Danny Seal, Ben Thompson still going. Ben Thompson on the part for Phil Stevenson. Danny Seal, Antonick, Ian Hughes. Antonick. And almost again, but Mr. Ganson right on the spot, but Mr. Ansell is coming on the park. Obviously, well, he may have spotted some earlier indiscretion by whoever. We'll see what happens. Maybe Mr. Ansell's allowed Keighey to go for an advantage, but looks like he's not bothering whatever Mr. Ansell's told him. So Marlon Billy. It's Matt Knowles. And a great cheer on that far side. Tells you that Matt Walker's the guy who's bundled the Swinton player into touch, so it's come down. Keighey Cougars head and ball. It's Antonick, Martin Wood, Paul Owen, Danny Seal, Martin Wood, Paul Owen, Ben Thompson, Boothroyd still going.
Hey?
Tony Barrett.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It's Nathan Antonick, that's the last tackle. Back to Martin Wood. Martin Wood, it's a high ball up. So it's a handover. Gartland. It's Marlon Billy. It's Randall. Marlon Billy. Swinton still a few metres inside their own half of the field. It's Watson, Lachlan. These eventually brought to ground by Harrison and Hughes. A little chip over the top. Paul Barrow. Danny Seal pouncing on that ball for the Cougars. Paul Owen. It's Craig Horn. Ben Thompson. Steve Pickles returning to the park. It's Nathan Antonick. Pickles, Martin Wood, Paul Owen. Paul Owen's gone through the middle. It's the last tackle. It's Pickles, Martin Wood, Nathan Antonick. It's a little chip downfield. It's a tap on the 20. Just coming up to the half-hour mark. Swinton extremely lucky there. Mr. Ganson asking for the tap to retain again, just as it knocked on. I'm saying just going up to the half-hour mark in the second half. Score still Keighley Cougars 22, Swinton Lions 12. It's Craig. No one with him, Craig, but well tackled by Ben Thompson. But Ben just keeping hold of him a fraction too long. It's Neil, and he's knocked on. It's Paul Owen. Good run from Paul Owen. Jason Lee. Ben Thompson. Paul Owen doing extremely well to keep in touch there. It's Antonick, Martin Woods. Steve Pickles going from acting half-back. It's Nathan Antonick. Danny Seal. Boothroyd. Seal. It's the last tackle. It's Pickles. Harrison. Carl Smith. Craig on. With the touch judge on that far side. Looks to have spotted something. Well, I think the touch judge said it were a knock on. I think the crowd will tell you they're not overly happy with it. Marlon Billy. It's Matt Knowles. It's Walker. And Sean Casey still suffering the after effects from that knock he got a couple of minutes ago. Watson. Craig, Lachlan. Once again, good work between the referee and touch judges. It's Carl Smith. Good run from Carl Smith. Danny Seal, Harrison, Ben Thompson. It's Nathan Antonick, Martin Wood, Hughes, lovely sidestep from Ian Hughes, taking the Cougars down to that 20-metre line of the Swinton Lions. Antonick, a lovely pass this time. Martin Wood's gone right in under the post. Superb handling from the Cougars. Nathan Antonick passed that ball out to Paul Harrison, and Paul Harrison had that ball back inside to Martin Wood, faster than a bullet. So that's making the score now. Swinton Lions 12, Keighley Cougars 26. Martin Wood tagging on the extras, making the score. Swinton Lions 12, Keighley Cougars 28. Swinton going for the short kick-off, but well picked up by Carl Smith. Just 4 minutes left on the clock, plus any time that Mr. Ganson's added on. It's Steve Hall, Danny Seal, Antonick, Martin Wood, Ben Thompson, and it's Boothroyd, Danny Seal, Steve Pickles, Antonick. Keighley just 10 metres short of the Swinton Lions line. It's the last tackle, Martin Wood. It's Hughes, Jason Lee. Tony Barrow. Ian Watson. It's Highton, Watson, and Paul Smith. Russell, this time passes the ball straight to Danny Seal, and Danny Seal sets off downfield. It's Nathan Antonick. Good break from Nathan Antonick, but he's got Marlon Billy chasing him. A quick play of the ball. It's Steve Pickles, Paul Owen, Martin Wood. Martin Wood going on his own. Ben Thompson. But again, this touch is on this near side. Oh, he's giving it this time. Well, the touch judge didn't run through, but Mr. Ganson deciding that It was a good try. Well, somebody asked me last night in the malt shovel as I was supping my orange juice if Keighley would win today, and I said, yeah, Cougars by 20. And it's 32-12. Thank you, Arthur. So Martin Woods.
Yep, you fat get. I'm a
cookie. And Martin Wood. And there goes the full-time hooter here at Gig Lane. Martin Wood kicking that goal. Arthur missing it because he's, well, he's taking the mick out of Dave Cook, but Ian Hughes thought Arthur were calling him fat. So Cougars once again running out victorious at Gig Lane, eventually turning round at 12-8 down at half-time, but running away with it eventually in the second half by 34 points to 12. That's another excellent 2 points for the Cougars. Carl Harrison will be a happy man. We may see him with a smile on his face this evening. We'll certainly see him with a pint in his hand. So, no, he won't be buying one, no, that's for sure. There's a difference between Carl Harrison and a coconut. You get a drink out of a coconut. So, enough of the frivolity. So we'll wind it up here. Excellent afternoon once again for the Cougars on the short trip down the M62 to Bury. Final score from Gig Lane: Swinton Lions 12, Keighley Cougars 34.